Greetings, everybody. Greetings. Let's play the 550 some more, man. Maybe I'm in tune. I think we are. Let's see. A minor. not bad. One more. We'll do one more track here. Let's see. No, not Petrucci. I can't do any of that crazy stuff. I'm not good enough. And you know, I have no qualm in worrying about saying that, you know. Crushing Day. Let's do some what? Stripped Tracks 3. That's all tuned down. Rocking in A minor, Crying backing track. Love Thing guitar track. Do they not have... I don't want backing tracks, I just want a stripped track. I know I found them at one time, I just don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. This is like Lords of Karma. I can't do any of that stuff. Hey, look, there's my video popped up. Do they not have anything anymore? They used to have like all of his strip tracks available to play over, but 20 videos. Okay. Oh, these are other people. I can't do that either. Backing tracks. Okay. Satch Boogie. I don't know about that one. Love Thing, backing track. Friends, that's tuned down a half step. Dream Song. Most of these are tuned down a half a step, so I can't really do those. Oh well, we won't do any of that because most of them are tuned down a half step. So what else do we have here in emotional backing tracks? I've played, I think, just about every backing track on YouTube here. It's all A minor, G major, emotional in D, 6 minutes. That was fun. And the guitar is in tune. So, had to make a little adjustment on the bridge from the last video. But man, I've had this guitar since what year did I get this? I got this 2022. It's 3 years old, and never really had an issue with it. As I said before, I have not had a single problem out of this guitar. Except maybe there's a little fret buzz. But it's nothing, it's nothing that I need to be concerned about. When the time comes, I'll be having it leveled and crowned and polished, But for the money, man, this is the best Ibanez I own for the money. Now, my 2 Prestige models, they are a cut above this one. Back of the neck, though, is very similar. Very, very similar. Some on these, on the Genesis stuff, the fretwork might be a little spotty, compared to Prestige level. And this does not have the fret edge treatment that Prestige models get. Although I have heard that lately, the Prestige is not so Prestige. But I did play one of the old, or one of the new JS2480 Joe Satriani signatures that was made in Japan, brand new. And compared to this neck, like, it's totally different, but it feels amazing. Like, Joe's necks are a Strat style neck, so you feel like you're playing a Fender, like a Strat, but then you have the playability of something like this, like an RG. But I highly recommend this guitar. I know they're like $1,100 now. When I got this one, they were $999, brand new. And it's the best choice I've ever made. As far as, what most would consider affordability. I mean, for Japan-made Ibanez, this is as affordable as it gets. So, go out, get yourselves one of these. They have them now in this one, Road Flare Red. Excuse me. And then they have Desert Sun Yellow, Purple Neon. They have a black one now. And a blue, like an electric blue. Or some sort of blue that I forget what they call it. But it comes with all the original specs. The only difference between the original 87 and these, as far as the reissue goes, the neck on the originals was a lot thinner. I think they were a 1-piece neck back then, and this one's a 5-piece maple and walnut. So, but anyway, guys, I'll quit rambling on now. I'm sure you guys know all about the specs of these guitars. Just go out and get one, dude. If you're looking for a shred machine that will do anything you need to do, as far as that goes, this guitar is like the best bang for your buck you can get. Guaranteed. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it metal out there, and we'll catch you in the next one.